Basketball Association and the Milwaukee Bucks have provided a safe and enjoyable sports experience.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some of the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Dick in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Jackson is out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coach?
Oh, you got to be kidding.
And right off the tip, they get the early offense. Defense looks like it might be running late tonight.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
MP looking solid from there.
On offense, here are the Bucks. Outside Jackson. Rollins with a screen on MP. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6. Barnes grabs the miss. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And here's MP for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, great hustle from MP. That's recognizing an opportunity to beat everybody up the floor.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Now here's Prince. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Prince setting a pick for Antetokounmpo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And the Bucks with possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP to the middle, Prince. It's rebounded by Dick, and the Raptors with possession. They're on an 18-4 run right now. And here's MP for 3, and the 3 ball is good. MP's got 21 in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Antetokounmpo passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Outside Jackson. His three-pointer's off the mark. Raptors leading by 16. The 3 from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Turner with a screen on Dick. Giannis outside. Going inside. Good on the shot.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Now, here's MP. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Here's Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
So it's the Bucks now. It's stolen by Barrett. And here's MP for three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
To the paint and stolen by Barnes. Fires from way outside. And so it's MP making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Walter, and it's Gillespie in at the point. Out to Kuzma. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Clock at 2. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Different look from Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince comes in for Zaire Williams. And it's Jackson in for Porter. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. making a switch here. Turner's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Hurdle's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Giannis passes to Jenkins. And the Bucks miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
MP way outside, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Prince the screen. Tries from 10, buries the jump shot. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Jackson. Nailed from three-point land.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and
hits it again. Wow.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And here's MP for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Jackson. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Hurdle with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Jackson looking around. Back to Giannis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Prince. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Barnes sends it back. And he recovers it. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Jenkins got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Raptors just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Toronto Raptors.
That rim is looking awfully big to them right now. I'm telling you, even though those shots are tough, they're going in.
Yeah, this lead is monstrous, and there's still another half to go. All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
And so quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Jackson is out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in its small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Prince the screen. Giannis outside. And Barnes sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Jackson. No good on the triple. Jackson's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. MP way outside, and the 3 off target. Here's Milwaukee now. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. Giannis passes to Rollins. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interest.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A 3 from MP. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside Turner. Here's Rollins. Hasn't made one yet. Prince outside. Traps in the tray.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Jackson. From deep onto Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Fast break Toronto. MP from deep three-point land. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back over to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Turner with a screen on Barnes. To stop the run. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. The Raptors making a switch here. Bucks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Outside Jackson. Over MP. Jackson misses.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And there's the bucket from MP.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Rollins the pass to Portis. Down low. The shot by Turner, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Pass to Portis. Here's Rollins. Nothing on the board. Nice shot by Portis.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Drills it from outside.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Here's Rollins. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Prince finds Turner. Here's Portis with one on the clock. And so it's the Toronto Raptors able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on.
The little mistakes are the only reason they got this lead.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Jackson, he's checked in for Porter. And Rollins subbed in for Jenkins. The Raptors also with a sub. MP's checked in. Rollins the pass to Giannis. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got R.J. Barrett, and it's Gillespie in at the one. Back to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down home.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of
the three from MP. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Turner. 1:46 left in the fourth. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The three from MP connects again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really...
Good, another from three.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing fifth on the list of most triples in a season. Giannis right side. 6 to shoot. Prince outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Prince has got 10 points in just the second half. And here's MP for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Jackson drives in. Pass to Giannis. Giannis is double. The Bucks working the ball around. Prince finds Giannis. Out to Turner. No one near him. Goes back up. Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup.
The instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Another bucket! Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so Toronto takes this one. But by
We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, showing off, using improper language or gestures, lecturing the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please objections to these rules, plenary session, security, or game staff principle. We want your players to read it to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue or any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptors along with your issue and seat location to 55555.
Coming right up, the Kings taking on the Raptors. For the Sacramento Kings, they've yet to find that spark this season. Off to a slow start. Raptors, Kings is next, right after this. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Raptors, and they've got the top spot of the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long.
Well, for the Raptors, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Carter in at the point. And for Toronto, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with MP, and it's Dick in at small forward. Richard, one of the best things about still being so early on in the season, the fan excitement is real.
Oh, yeah, the fan excitement. That's the best part because everyone believes positive things can happen. That's the best part about the first third of the season. You can't let Monk get comfortable from three-point land because he will make you pay all night long.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Picked by Murray. Carter from outside. Shot no good. From deep, MP. And again for 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter.
Nice little finish there from Monk to get the conversion inside.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's MP from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Monk. Adams a screen. Sacramento passing it around. Monk, he's open. No good from the wing.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in a season. Carter, a screen on Pirtle. DeRozan for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Kind of surprising to see this from DeRozan, but he must have been feeling that competitive fire.
You know, people called him. And again for 3.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen very often. Murray passes to DeRozan. Murray, a screen on Dick. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Oh, I could almost hear Murray say, oh, you hit a 3? Let me match that real quick.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Monk. There's the triple. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Brian?
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. 4 on the clock. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
MP with it. Now Carter defending. Fires for 3. MP again from deep. MP's got 26.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
The 3 from DeRozan. Toronto grabs the miss. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Adams. And no good. The dry spell continues. MP up top. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dick against DeRozan. Yep, that one's good. DeRozan's got 5 points.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their 3-point shooting. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game had... with some changes. Scotty Barnes checked in for Barrett. Dick comes in for Walter. And MP subbed in for Gillespie. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Taking a look at the Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Then there's Brandon Boston, and it's Carter in at the 1. Pass to DeRozan. Toronto grabs the miss. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focused.
Here's Carter. And that one's good.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Raptors lead by 20. And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
On the attack, Carter. MP with it. Now Carter defending. MP way outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Carter. Boston on the wing. Guarded by Dick. Here's DeRozan. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Milwaukee was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From deep, MP. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Carter. Here's the three. Unable to get that one.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the basket by MP.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Carter against MP. On the wing, DeRozan. Shot to stop the run. And Carter gets it to go. On the assist by DeRozan. 5 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey,
Yet another bucket.
I mean, how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone. Boston. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Good. Another from three.
All season long, he's been devastating from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to 3rd most three-pointers in a single season. Pass to Carter. The three is up. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. MP getting it done for Toronto. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for joining us. Neither team.
With Zach LaVine out of the equation, they lose a lot. Not just on the scoreboard, but their overall athleticism diminishes.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Kings.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the 3rd quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. MP is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Dick in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And it's the Raptors with the ball for 3. Hits yet again. Wow!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Carter, the pass to Murray, to the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
A deep 3 from MP. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
From deep, MP. And good! There's another!
because this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
MP's shot is good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those. And again for three.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Sacramento passing it around. DeRozan for three. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Fires from deep. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Carter. Outside Monk. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Connects again from distance.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most made threes in a season. Here's Monk. And a two-handed jam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Dick against DeRozan. Back to Monk from the arc. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
3 points.
DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Inside, it's stolen by Pirtle. MP against Monk. From deep, MP. The rebound by Murray. Outside Carter, pass to Murray. Now DeRozan. Over quickly. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Toronto, making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing. Guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
MP's checked in for Walter. The Kings have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Taking a look at Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Then it's Steven Adams, then it's Malik Monk, and it's Carter in at the point guard position.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Carter with it, outside Murray. DeRozan down low, guarded by Barrett. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Pass to Monk. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 6 assists in the game.
We expect good offense from Monk, and he's playing with a lot of energy to make sure he delivers it.
Drains the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's DeRozan missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
To the inside. Outside Monk. 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Even in college, you can see that Monk had the ability to take over a game with his scoring, and we've seen those skills translate into the pro game.
Walter, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
DeRozan, left side. They kick it out to Murray. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every...